Welcome to the Imperial Bricks YouTube channel. It's Nixter here, and in this series we are now on part 7 of collecting all of the minifigures from LEGO Star Wars The Complete Saga video game. In this video we're going to be adding a new minifigure to the display, correcting a minifigure, and we're going to be adding a couple of minifigures to the extra toggle display as well. So without further ado, let's get right into it. The only minifigure we're going to be pulling out of the display today is Lando Calrissian because he has a incorrect cape right now, and we've got the correct cape for him. Hopefully in the future we won't have to pull out any other minifigures except for the 2 battle droids right there that are going to be getting new torsos and new heads. Alright, so here is the TCS Lando minifigure up close. This is the Cloud City version of him. There is also the Skiff Guard version of him that we changed up last week. And we're going to be taking off the head here for this one because he has the incorrect cape, and we're going to be giving Lando the correct cape. So before we add it, because people are going to ask, I ordered it from these people on Etsy. Probably can scan their QR codes. One of these, I'm sure that will take you to the website. They've got a ton of different colors of capes, and this was my first time buying from them. So I can only tell you that it took just over 30 days for this to arrive. It did come from Europe, and I'm in the United States, so understandable. I almost thought it wasn't going to come in, but it did. So let's get the cape onto the figure here. The size is ever so slightly, like, not the same as Lego's, but it's basically perfect. Nobody's going to be able to notice. Need the headpiece back. Make sure that he's looking forward. And we can put that back on there. And voila, there is our Cloud City Lando minifigure with the tan cape. I'm using a ring light right now because the weather outside is not ideal. It's very overcast, but if it's too distracting, like I know I can turn the minifigure and hit it with different angles so that you can see the prints, but if it's too distracting, let me know in the comments and we'll figure out a better solution for this. The first figure we're going to be adding to the extra toggle display today is not really a figure, it's more of a brick, but it's a 1x2x5 brick in black with a kind of metallic silver print on it. And it is Han Solo in carbonite. And there's nothing on the back, so not very exciting, but it is a cool print, and it's cool to see how they tried to recreate this in Lego form before they had the giant custom mold for Han Solo in carbonite. Next here, we've got the AT-AT Pilot. This is not the classic version, it's the classic style, but instead of the dark gray and light gray for the parts, we have dark bluish gray and light bluish gray, and that's because the Complete Saga video game came out in 2007, which would have been after LEGO made the change to these colors. So when I can, I am trying to get the dark bluish gray and light bluish gray stuff, as well as reddish brown instead of dark or normal brown. But this is another simple figure. We've got a really clean print on the front. Got, 4 different colors there, 3 different colors there, gray, black, and red. And a little bit of printing on the back as well. Very nicely lined up, nothing to complain about here. And we've even got a really nice looking helmet. And I'm aware that the little triangle on the top here actually cuts off about here. I'll put a picture of that. And eventually I'll make a video where I go and I erase the top half of this little triangle. So stay tuned for that. The figure we're going to be adding to the display today is a figure from lsw.toys. I made a video yesterday where I went through the whole order and showed off everything else that I got. So if you're interested in that, go check out that video and for more info on the seller as well. But here we have our pad printed Plo Koon minifigure. Now this is a resin printed head that is painted, very nicely color matched to the official Lego tan. And then we've got pad printing for the rest of the torso and face here. I think some of the parts had to be printed on the head, but that's okay. It looks really nice. And then we've got, of course, a really nice looking torso. Sorry about that fingerprint there, but you can see we've got the tan for the chest at the top, crispy looking prints for the robes, and a nice dark bluish gray belt with a silver belt buckle. No back printing on this guy, and this is on the Lego reddish brown color. All right, so let's get the Han Solo in carbonite added to the extra toggle display. We're just gonna set him right here on this stand. Again, I'll probably end up rearranging all these once I get more in the display because I don't think there's any actual particular order that these go in. unless they're like listed in the game file, and that's what people want me to do. And then we're going to add the AT-AT pilot. He gets the little foot pedestal thing here, so he's going to stand on that. And in he goes, and here is a close-up look at the extra toggle characters so far. Again, sorry about the ring light. If that's too distracting, let me know in the comments. Now we can put back our Lando Calrissian minifigure. He goes right here next to the Cloud City Luke, which would make sense because that's the Cloud City Lando. And it's unfortunate that it doesn't pop as much with the tan, but I think it does look clean. And now we can add our Plo Koon minifigure here next to Count Dooku, looking very fresh. And I almost forgot to put back Forlom from earlier. I made a video where I show how to remove the clip on the back of his little face mask. I'm not really sure what you call it from the in-universe, but we'll put him back as well. Right there. And now here is a look at the entire TCS display. As always, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like, subscribe for more, and if you're new here, go check out imperialbricks.com for all your official LEGO Star Wars minifigure needs.